All right, what's going on, everybody? Isaac Fleischer here, and welcome to another iHoopsFL interview. Now, before we begin, make sure you guys give me a follow on Instagram, iHoopsFL, so I post all the best clips of any of these interviews that I've ever done. So definitely give me a follow on there. And also, if you guys want to see any of the other work that I've done around the world of basketball, I also post all the articles I've written for a company down here in South Florida on my Twitter at iHoopsRecruits. So again, iHoopsFL for interview stuff, Twitter at iHoopsRecruits for articles. But anyways, let me bring on our guest right now. What's going on, man? How you been?
I've been good. I'm doing good. And you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. You been staying safe and everything?
Yes, sir. Always.
Yeah, what's the deal with your school and all that stuff?
We supposed to start back up in December. That's supposed to be our first game, December 22nd, I think. I ain't sure though.
Okay. What about like school in general, like online, in person? What's the deal with
Oh,
that?
we've been doing virtual for last 11 weeks. This is our 11 weeks, so yeah, it's getting pretty easy though.
Oh, so you like started off at normal school and then went online?
No, we just been virtual the whole time.
School's oh my god, school's only been 11 weeks long.
Yeah, it don't even feel like it though.
Yeah, I felt like I've been going by like fast, but the way you said like 11 weeks, like you made it seem like you were just doing it for a little bit, not the whole year.
No.
Yeah, but did you have this whole week off because of Thanksgiving or not?
Yeah, it started next week, I think.
Well, I mean Thanksgiving like Monday, I don't have school. I don't know about you.
I think we get off Wednesday.
Okay, yeah. This year they gave us a full week off, so that was pretty. That was pretty nice. So yeah, the online schools they did a survey with like I guess like any student, parent, or teacher could do the survey, and it was like whether you should keep your camera on during class or not. And I mean, I put like it's recommended, but you don't need to. That's what I think most people probably put. But now like we're required to keep our camera on the whole class, so it's gonna be
No,
interesting.
not us.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like sometimes it's good having your camera on, like helps you pay attention more. But
Yeah,
when you're sitting on a computer all day, like I mean, you want to walk around your room every once in a while, but if you're gonna look stupid with your camera on now. You can't really do that.
yeah.
But anyways, I got a quick question. So your Instagram, it's Fats Go Crazy. I mean, why do they call you Fats? Because obviously, you're not that fat.
I was fat when I was a baby, and it just carried on to high school. So that's what everybody just called me now. That's like my nickname.
And I mean, it's like not like a good thing for someone to call, like, oh, you're fat or something like that. So
Yeah.
how are you? And I know, like in high school, like that, I mean, kind of tough if people are, kind of bullying you for like the way you look or used to look. Like how are you able to not, I guess, take that like offensively?
Don't nobody really say nothing to me. They'll be like, "Oh, they call you fat, but you skinny and all that," but it don't really bother me.
Yeah. So I mean, talking about your body, like you're 6'7" now, and you said you were like a fat baby on that stuff. Like just how's your body able to get to the way it is today?
Um, I'm trying to work on getting stronger. So I'm trying to get my arms bigger, my legs bigger, and all that. Um, I was just born with height.
Yeah, but I mean, but then weren't so what? When you were born, you were like tall and like big, I guess, when you were a baby.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, you definitely like, I mean, 6'7". I mean, you're not like probably the tallest person I interviewed, but you're probably like up there. Most people, I think the tallest maybe is like 6'9". I remember someone that tall, but yeah, you definitely got a pretty big body for sure. And how has your recruiting process been so far?
The recruiting process has been great. Since the first day recruiting started, it's been great.
And on that day, June 15th, when college coaches were allowed to contact you, was that when you received your first offer? And if it was, or even if it wasn't, just how was that whole day? It was the first time where college coaches could contact 2022 recruits directly.
That day I had got 6 or 7 offers. My first offer came a day after my birthday. It was April 15th when I got my first offer from VCU, and then from then, just been everybody been calling me.
Yeah, so on that one day, I mean, I interviewed people where like I interviewed one guy where it was like 11 offers in like 13 days, something like that. But just getting, whatever you said, like 5 or 6 offers in one day. I mean, just how crazy was that one day? Uh, and I mean, I feel like it's even crazier because I feel like you at least like when I heard about the date, like I wasn't expecting, all of a sudden on that day, every kid's gonna get, a ton of offers, which is what
Yeah,
happened. I thought it would have been just, we start to meet the players, start to learn them. And then, we see like just a normal amount every day. I didn't think it was going to explode one day, offer. Like, I didn't think it was going to be like that. I mean, that day
Yeah.
for you, just take us through that whole day, just picking up an offer like probably every hour.
I was in shock. My whole family was in shock. I couldn't even work out because college coach kept calling me back to back and back. So like, it was just crazy. It was a crazy day, but I was definitely excited.
And I know some people like when it hit midnight, or they probably went to bed like I know some people where they would go to bed like maybe 11 like before midnight that day, shut their phone off, like didn't think about it, and then woke up in the morning and kind of did everything like that. Because the college coaches like some contact them, midnight, bam, like start reaching out.
Yeah.
So what did you do like in terms of that? Like, did you put your phone away and just go to sleep, or did you maybe stay up see what happened, or what was you with all that?
Nah, I just went to sleep. Then the next day, boom, college coach calling me. So I was ready for it though.
Yeah, when you woke up, like, did you see any calls on your phone, or were you lucky enough where like you didn't miss
No,
anything?
yeah, I ain't missed now. I was lucky enough to not miss any.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool. And your first offer, you said it was VCU. I know they've gotten a few, big time recruits. Obviously a great program. Playing the A10, that's a pretty big basketball conference in my opinion.
Mhm.
So what are you thinking about in terms of that school? In terms of you playing there the next level? I mean, first school that offered you definitely a program that's been playing really well recently. So what do you think about them?
I got a great relationship with VCU. I've been a couple of their games actually. Um, I think it's a great school. It's a hometown, so yeah,
And having that school be a hometown team, even though I do know that I think Richmond's offered you too. I mean, that's where you live, so obviously that's I'm gonna assume more hometown unless I'm wrong. But how's that like VCU atmosphere for basketball? Like how are the fans like? Is it a really good atmosphere?
it's really good atmosphere, especially in a good game. Every game is packed and sold out. So yeah,
Yeah, and that's definitely pretty cool. Just being like I guess because they're not a power, so it's not a high major school. It's like probably one of the better mid majors. I guess it's a super. I feel like those like mid major schools with a ton of ton of fans like that. That's probably some of the best atmospheres you're ever going to see. Just because
yeah,
they're not getting the super high. I mean, even though they did get a 3-star recently, and I think Jalen Deloach, I have to say his name or DeRoach. I mean, they got him. Like they're obviously not that bad, but like those people must really love basketball because they're not getting these 5 stars every day, and they're still coming out of support.
we sold out every game.
Yeah, what games did you see?
I actually seen when they played Richmond.
Okay,
But
so is that a rivalry?
What'd you say?
Is that a rivalry game? Because
Yeah, that's kind of like a rivalry game. Yeah.
okay, and since we're talking about VCU, and now I want to talk about the rival Richmond. Living in Richmond, Virginia, having them reach out and offer you. We got another good school. I think they had a few.
It was real special. Like just know it's the hometown school.
Yeah, so I mean, just how much are you going to consider that like being a hometown school? Uh, Obviously they're another on the rise program. So what do you like about that school and that program?
It's a good program and a great school. I actually visited there a couple of times. So yeah, I like that school.
And in terms of visits, do you have any sort of like idea when everything starts to open up and like it's safe for you guys to go on visits? Do you know like which schools you're planning maybe taking an official visit to?
Oh no, I plan on to visit all the schools for real.
So you're just gonna like go world tour, travel the country, go to every single school.
Yeah,
I mean, how excited are you for that to happen? I mean, hopefully it comes sooner than
yeah.
later, but how
I
excited are
can't,
you for that?
I can't wait. I can't wait to visit all the schools.
Yeah. Do you like traveling all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, just why are you like so excited to go to every single school? Like, I'm sure, at least like I've heard. I mean, I'm sure it does get tiring like traveling all the time. I mean, NBA players, everyone wants to go to the NBA, and when they're playing on the road, I feel like in high school, like it's fun going on the road and all that stuff. But in the NBA, like they just love those home games and all that stuff. So why do you want to like travel so much? I mean, what do you like about it? Visiting all the schools.
I just want to make the right decision and make sure that I'm comfortable at that school. So I want to visit before I finally make my decision.
Definitely. And the person I posted on Instagram yesterday, Kwesi Reeves, he's committed to UF. I know they were your most recent offer. I think they were ranked like top 10 last year. I mean, they have a ton of good players over there. So how did it feel picking up an offer from them?
It was special knowing that they're a big school. We got Scotty Lewis on that team. He's probably was I think he was a 5-star coming out of
Yeah,
high
he
school.
was. And
Yeah,
Trey Man too. Two former 5 stars.
yeah, it was real special knowing that they just a really big school.
Yeah, they're definitely a great program. And where's supposed to have been contacted you the most out of the ones that have offered?
I would probably say VCU.
All right. How far do you live from their campus? Or like how far do you live from VCU and how far do you live from Richmond?
Richmond is like 30-minute drive, and VCU is like really a 10-minute drive. It's like right up the street for real.
Yeah, that's crazy. So could you like I don't know, like do you have a bike? Like can you like bike that from your house?
Yeah, I really could for real.
Yeah, that's probably pretty cool. I kind of wish I lived like by like a cool college campus like that. And then in terms of interests, who have you been getting the heaviest interest from?
Um, I would say UVA or Dayton University. Dayton University, yeah,
Okay, I mean those are two. So like by UVA, you mean like the University of Virginia, the former national champion, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and who contacts you as an assistant coach, a head coach?
The
Um,
assistant coach, Coach Williford.
yeah, I mean how big of a deal was that to you getting an offer from them? Where they've been in great program for years now.
Yeah, knowing that they won the championship last year, it was real special because this is the team that won the championship last year.
Yeah, but then also, I mean, a school like Dayton, I think people are calling it the Obi Toppin effect. I mean, so many people are committing to that school now. I know this got my guy Mustafa Amsil. He's committed there. I think like Daron Holmes is there. Like a couple other people. I mean, they're probably gonna be really good, at least in 2021. Why do you think that school is just so appealing to recruits?
Just because of what they did with Obi Toppin, he went eight in the draft pick. He basically made that score.
Yeah, well, I think that wait, no, Stephen Curry, he went to Davidson, right? Or
Yeah,
did he go to Dayton?
he went to Davidson.
Okay, but still, like dating, they are a school. Like I've heard of dating, before
Yeah,
Obi Toppin came around. Like they're not like a powerhouse school, but like I don't know, it's just a school.
like I feel like he made them bigger than what they was.
Yeah, like now, I mean, there's a chance. I don't know if I thought it was in a dream or if I read this somewhere, but I think that's like they may even change conferences. They may need to go up or something like that, just because of the amount of recruits that are coming over there. Like they're a pretty stacked team, at least in 2021. But I mean, you see guys like Obi Toppin go to the NBA, and obviously a ton of people. I think a guy from the College of Charleston went to the NBA as well. Like you don't need to go to a high major school in order to get
Yeah.
drafted. So I guess is what conference you're playing in. Is that not really a factor in your decision, just based off that?
No, not really. Not really a big impact on where I choose to go to.
And do you maybe like do you watch a lot of college basketball? Did you have a favorite team growing up or anything like that?
My favorite college team is Duke, so whenever they play, I'm tuning in.
Yeah, why you? I mean, I'm a UNC guy. Like, I feel like if you watch college
Uh,
basketball, you should just pick Duke or UNC. So I picked UNC. I mean, why'd you pick Duke?
but most of my family like Duke, so that's who I had to go with for real.
Yeah, but there's just like no reason like did anyone go there or anything like that. They were just like you're just gonna root for Duke.
Yeah, I just root for Duke.
Yeah, I know. So you gotta root for. I mean, Coach K is kind of a goat, but like Michael Jordan went to UNC. Like, what do you? Like, you can't compare anyone went to Duke to Michael Jordan.
Nah, I'm not a big Michael Jordan school. I'm a Michael Jordan fan though.
Yeah, I wasn't, but then I saw like a thing on like TV where they compared Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and they did like pretty much every stat that would make like a go, like I think defensive player of the years or like points and it's like pretty much anything that you would think of like that would or like MVPs, like all that stuff, Finals MVPs. I think Michael Jordan led in like every category but one, and by a decent amount. So that kind of like you can't argue with the numbers.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, but LeBron's my favorite player though. It's just
Yeah,
like
LeBron definitely my favorite player.
yeah, but like you see the evidence. I mean, I can't debate that when I see it right in front of me. But we're moving on to the interview. How did last season go for you?
Last season we were supposed to be a rebuilding team because we had lost all our seniors that following year. So we actually did. We shocked a lot of people. We went 19-5. We lost in the state semis. Um, as a sophomore, I went first team all region, first team all state, first team all metro. So yeah, it was a big breakout season for me. I guess you could say.
and having a year where you guys did shock a lot of people like that, like they were expected for your season to be not so good, and you ended up going extremely far in the state playoffs. Just how that shape your mentality coming into this season now?
This season we coming for it all. We gonna win.
Yeah, why are you so confident in that?
We have basically the same team we had last year, and we beat everybody in the region. We just lost a green run in the state, so we definitely coming back for revenge for them.
Okay, and you mentioned having a big breakout year. So what's it like having a big breakout year? Like, how did your year go just for yourself individually? Where maybe your freshman year you weren't like as great, and then all of a sudden now like you weren't just a little bit better. You were like a lot better in your
Yeah,
sophomore year.
I just worked on my craft and stayed in the gym because like my freshman year I didn't really play that much. So I played varsity, but I ain't play that much. So I just stayed in the gym, worked on my craft, and here I am now.
And I don't think you had any offers of your freshman year going into your sophomore year, but just like how does it feel? Not really playing so much on varsity, not starting in varsity as a freshman, then all of a sudden now you're junior, probably leading your team, hopefully to a state title, and having a lot of offers. You even said like six in a day. Just what's that all like for you, being from a bench player in varsity to now probably maybe one of the best in Virginia in your class?
Yeah, once the seniors left, I knew I had a big role to fill. So I just stepped up in a big way, a huge way, carried the team now.
I understand, like I just stepped up, like you're saying, like it's kind of easy, but
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much not playing that much your freshman year, and then like deciding to lead your team your sophomore year. Like how were you able to accomplish that? Because it's not as easy as just saying it. Like you got to really do a lot. You got to gain respect from your teammates.
yeah.
You always got to put a ton of work in. So how are you able to do that?
I just had to learn from the seniors that was there before, learn a lot from them, and just carry it on to my team now.
And what would you say your goals are for the season?
Win the state championship. Last year I came second at player of the year. So this year I want to come first in player of the year. So kind of
Yeah,
a personal goal.
that's not Gatorade Player of the Year though. It's like for your class.
No, it's for like the region.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think, yeah. Honestly, the whole like class, like I don't even know my school class. Like that stuff's kind
yeah.
of confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you,
It
but
is kind of confusing.
yeah. But in terms of your game, where do you see your game in the future?
Um, I can see me playing. I'm playing in the NBA. I want to go to the NBA.
And what about in terms of like your skills? Do you think you're maybe gonna get like a lot more bouncy, or your shooting's gonna be like a lot better? Just in terms of the way you play basketball personally, where do you see that evolving to?
Definitely me being stronger. Definitely me just getting better at anything I do, everything I do.
And since the NBA draft was recently, and you mentioned like I want to play in the NBA, and when you're watching the draft, I'm assuming you at least watch a couple picks. Like what sort of thoughts are flowing through your mind when you're seeing people who probably started off like kind of same way you did. I was working really hard, and now like their dreams are coming true. So like, what thoughts do you think when you see the draft and think like I actually have a shot on being on TV in the NBA draft one day?
Yeah, I seen a lot of people that I thought was going to go early went late. So, and then I seen the people that like I thought they was gonna get picked, but they didn't. But they end up signing with people in the free agency. So it was kind of weird.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Like, what sorts of players did you see like get picked late that you thought were going to be picked earlier?
Like I thought RJ Hampton was gonna be in the top 10, but I think he went like 16.
Yeah,
So
I think it was because like I don't know if you watched the overtime thing. Like he barely played. I don't think in like Australia.
yeah,
They would start him and then I don't know why, but that's what they
his
said.
route
Like he would
his
start and they would bench him for the rest of the game.
yeah his route to the NBA was way different than mostly everybody in the drafts.
Yeah, obviously I'm assuming like I'm sure if you want to go pro, like you can, but obviously like, you don't have any pro offers. I don't think like to go and leave the country. But if you did, like, is going that different route something you may be considering, or do you think college is a better option for you?
I think college is a better option for me.
How come?
Just I'm not ready to go out the country. I don't think I'm ready to go out the country yet.
Okay, but I mean, you say you like traveling, but I guess you still want to travel away from home that far.
Yeah. Um. Nah, I don't think I can go that far.
I think I'm not. The thing about you just turned like black. I don't know what that was.
It's still black.
Yeah, it is. If you want, you just refresh it and come back. It's whatever.
All right.
Do you know how like the refresh the internet's happening?
It's back on.
Oh yeah. There you go. You're straight. I bet. Well, moving on. So you said like, why wouldn't you want to, I guess leave the country, maybe make some money before you draft to the NBA, hopefully.
Oh, my parents will have to cover me. I don't think I'm ready to be on my own.
I mean, well, his family came with him too. They
Yeah.
came.
I feel like if they would come, I'll be straight.
Yeah, but I guess that college experience, like, it is helpful just because it teaches you how to live alone. I mean, obviously, like your parents are gonna be around you like your whole life, so it's definitely useful for sure.
Yeah.
And I've never heard your AAU team, the Virginia. Wait, it's Havoc, right? It's how you say it, right?
Yeah, Virginia Havoc, but I recently played with Team Loaded now, so
Okay.
I'm playing with both.
Oh, so you're playing with both, or are you just gonna not play for Team Loaded for the rest of the time, or what's the deal with that?
I haven't really made my decision yet though, but I'll be playing with both for now.
When do you think you're going to be making that decision, or do you think you may just like stick it out with both?
Yeah, I'm maybe just sticking out with both.
And how would that kind of work, like playing for two different AAU programs?
Um, it's kind of the same. They kind of the same, so just different circuits. It's fun for real.
So I guess let's say like nothing ever happened with the whole like virus. You think you would have been playing like you would have been like one weekend you're like the Adidas circuit or something like that, and the next
Yeah.
year like UAA, and that's what you would have done?
Yeah.
Do you know any player that's ever done that before?
No. Not that I know of.
Do you think like why would you want to be the first to do that? And what would you like why would you choose to do all that traveling and all those tournaments like pretty much every weekend now?
Yeah, it's just different. Different from everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible, but a program like Team Loaded, I mean obviously they're a loaded program. Uh
Yeah.
Everyone knows about them. How did you get the opportunity to play for them?
Coach just called me and said he wanted me to play for the team. Did a bit of talking. Yeah.
And college coaches contacting you like that's great and all, but obviously like that kind of comes like in the future. Like they're gonna say like we're gonna offer you all that stuff, but like you're gonna have to wait a little bit till you get to college. I mean, you've committed on the spot, like you still gotta wait. You don't get like I guess immediate results from an AAU coach contacting you to play for them.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, like there you go, like you're playing for them. You kind of get the results immediately. How excited for you when they contacted you and you started playing with them?
I was real excited from like because you said they're a loaded team. Like it's just an honor to be playing with guys like that on that team.
For sure. And anyways, guys, at the end of the interview, I got one more question for you, and I want to know what are your goals for life?
My goals in life, like I said, make it to the NBA. I don't want my parents to work no more. I just want to lead my family in the right direction and be great. I want to be the greatest to ever play.
Yeah. So you think you're gonna be the next? Well, I guess for you, the next LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, before we end the interview, is there anything you want to plug or anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my whole Veranda squad. Veranda High School. Shout out all of them. Shout out my coaches. Shout out my parents. All that.
All right, sounds good, man. Well, anyways, make sure you guys give us a follow on Instagram at Facts Crazy with two B's and crazy. I'm at iHoopsFL. And anyways, for Verona High School shooting guard, Alphonzo Billups, I'm Isaac Fleischer, and this has been another iHoopsFL interview. Peace out, guys.
All right. Thank you.